Alright, it's been a while since Maple has changed how Gollux work, and yeah, these coins, look at these coins, holy. Each of these equips costs 700 coins. It's also practically impossible for us, weak players, 10k main stat players, to actually kill Gollux. So this video is gonna be a video on struggle equips to fill up your accessory slots, which is usually filled up with Gollux equip. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all later. So the first slot we're gonna fill up is the ring slot. And first accessory that we're gonna start off with is the Silent Crusader ring. This ring ain't that bad. It's starable. You're probably gonna start to 10 stars. You can get this ring the moment you finish chapter 2, which if you open the UI, should be around level 120 or 125 until you finish it. Also, this storyline also help you unlock Cameron, whatever this old man's called, which is a boss, is this guy. There's only 2 modes for him, easy and normal. They ain't really that hard. This guy also drops the pendant, the Dominator's pendant. So yeah, it is pretty good. Helps you unlock a new pre-quest. If you're struggling, this platinum cross ring could, help you fill up your slots. The next ring we have up is the Von Leon ring. So I currently have the upgraded ring, which is the noble version. To get this upgraded ring, you need to talk to his wife, which is right here on this map. So his wife, you need to trade in 10 accessories to get this ring. 10 accessories isn't really that hard to get. I'll teach you guys how to get 10 Von Leon accessories. So after you trade in 10, you obtain this ring, which is pretty nice. It counts towards boss set, which is pretty good. So first up, you need to complete all the Von Leon prequests. It's not that hard. You can, battle like 130. You should be able to like one-shot all the monsters and complete this. After you complete it, there's a little light bulb thing here. So it's this guy. You talk to this guy. He gives you a little scroll. And yeah, talk to him, gives you the scroll. You use the scroll to teleport to the audience room, which is where you fight Von Leon. So Von Leon really ain't that hard. You could do hard mode. Once you get past level 200, chaos mode should be pretty easy. Talk to this guy, accept, and bada bing, bada boom, he's gonna transform. So I just killed him. He drops a bunch of stuff. Yeah, 1 accessory. So currently, every time I did Von Leon, he always dropped 1 accessory in chaos mode, which is pretty nice. If you do this 10 days, you will be able to get this ring. It's not that bad, it's okay. But there's also something else, which is this, the Rose Garden. You talk to her, she gives you quests to do. You could do them, it's repeatable, you could do them 3 times. Each time it's gonna get harder and harder. It takes like what, 10-15 minutes to do all her quests. She gives you boxes. Each time you open a box, there's a chance to give you accessory. And the first time I think you complete her quest, she gives you a choice to pick from all the accessories. Obviously, you're going to pick the ring. The ring is similar to this, but I think it gives you 1 attack power, and it doesn't count towards boss set. So that ring is like, okay. It's not the worst possible ring. You're going to use that as a placeholder for this ring. Until you get this ring, you're going to keep the old ring. And the accessories that you get from Von Leon, you shouldn't use. They're not that good, to be honest. Don't use the Von Leon accessories. The only thing you should go for is the ring. And yeah, that's it for Von Leon. Next up, we have Horntail. Horntail, he a big boy. He a big boy. You get Chaos Horntail carries easily. Chaos Horntail really not that hard as well. You do it like what, pre 200, it gives you a decent amount of EXP. A decent amount being like a few levels, depending on what level you are. So first of all, if you talk to this guy, the chief, he gives you a quest, and then you go to this map, and you talk to this little girl. Well, I don't know if she's little, but hey, can't judge Maple characters by their age. By their looks, my bad. Talk to her, she gives you a certificate or something, and then you can fight Chaos Horntail or any type of Horntail. Mostly Chaos Horntail. So Chaos Horntail pretty much gives you the most amount of accessories you possibly could get. And yeah, in order to start the fight, you need to smack this crystal a few times, and then it's gonna spawn Chaos Horntail after a few seconds. So a good thing to keep in mind is that Von Leon also has damage reflect, and Horntail also has damage reflect. So yeah, don't hint to damage reflect while you're fighting these guys. Since I'm pretty darn strong, I could almost one-shot it if he didn't use that move. And yeah, let's see what we get from Chaos Horntail. So usually this is what you get. Oh, I got all three of them. Pretty lucky. You get earrings. You're gonna pretty much use this until the end of the end of the end of Maplestory. All right. If you're not gonna get that Gollux ring anytime soon, yeah, you're gonna use this earring for a very long time. You can also get the Hilda earrings, but I feel like this one is slightly better in my opinion. Also the flames are pretty nice if you get them to decent flames. I have a lot of earrings that have percent HP, which is, percent all stat on for the flames. So yeah, that's pretty much what you want to go for. These earrings are pretty nice. Next up, we have the Chaos Horntail necklace. You should try to achieve better flames on it. My flame that I just recently got is pretty dog shit, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you're also gonna use this until the end of the game, until you gonna get yourself a Downers pendant from, Maple Relay, or what's that called? Or you could replace it with a pure pendant, but yeah, you ain't gonna do that anytime soon as well. So yeah, Chaos Horntail is gonna fill up your pendant slots. This is what it should look like. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Next up, we have the ring. This ring is pretty average. The Von Leon ring gives you the same amount of stats. It also gets a little bit more star forcing, which is not bad. But I don't see a point going for 15 stars. Yeah, you could go for 15 stars if you want to, but I feel like it's a waste of muscles for a ring that doesn't go above 16. Yeah, so do Horntail gives you 3 accessories, which are pretty nice. Also counts towards your boss set, which is also not bad. And yeah, that's it for Horntail. Next up, this ring is not much of a struggle ring, but it is the best in slot and is the easiest to get. So how do you actually start this quest line? You go to Maple World. Go here, Shrine Kingdom, click on this, and bada bing, bada boom, you're here. So you go all the way to the left. I think it's on this map. Oh wow, okay, yeah, it's supposed to be on this map. You're gonna talk to this guy. He's gonna give you the quest line to do everything, and then after you finish all his quests, you see these two people. You talk to her, receive a morph potion, and when you click on a morph potion, you gotta choose who you want to be. Pretty much. You want to do the Kana route. You could do all 3 of them. All 3 of them takes very long, but if you do get all 3 of them, you get this really nice set effect. Personally, I'm too lazy to do all 3 of them. You should definitely do all 3 of them if you're gonna be struggling for a long time. So yeah, do all 3 of them when you're struggling for a long time. This ring is gonna be best in slot. You probably want to get this to 17 stars. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty darn nice. So if you do get all 3, you do get a very nice 15 attack power and 9% damage, which is pretty nice. I personally didn't go for it because I kind of got myself a pretty nice Gollux belt. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much your last ring. So your 4 rings that you should be able to wear is Kana, Silver Blossom ring, Crusader, and Von Leon ring. So that's how your ring slot should look like if you're gonna be using these struggle rings. And yeah, that's gonna be all filled for your rings. So for pendant, you're pretty much gonna use a Chaos Horntail pendant. If anything, you're gonna lock a second pendant slot. You're gonna do Maple Relay and get yourself a Domineer's pendant, which is pretty good. You can also do Arcarum. You get his other pendant, which is the other shittier version of this pendant. It's not that bad. It's called a Mechanator pendant. But if you don't want to use your muscles to unlock your other pendant slot, it's fine to keep the Chaos Horntail necklace. But yeah, I feel like, in my opinion, you should get your pendant slot because it's free range and counts towards a bigger set effect for your bossing set. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Next up, we're going to talk about the belt. I personally got myself a Gollux belt because the stats on it is pretty nice. Normal Gollux, which drops solid gear, should be pretty easy to do. Once you hit level 200, normal Gollux should be a breeze. And yeah, I got 4% all stats. I liked it, but let's say that you really don't want to do Gollux. You get yourself a Commerci's belt. Commerci's do give you a lot of goodies, including the tattoos and the monocle. So you unlock Commerci's level 140. You talk to Sitness. Personally, I do it at level 150, so the mobs are easier to kill. But definitely finish your Commerci's storyline because it does give you a Epoch Scroll and decent gear for your substitution. So when you do Commerci's, you're gonna get a Commerci shoulder, which you're probably gonna use, and a Commerci's belt, which you're also probably gonna use. You're gonna have these 2 equipped to fill in your belt and shoulder slots, which is pretty nice. After that, you're gonna unlock solo voyages, which is when you talk to her, and you know, go all types of trips to around the world. Pretty much you want to do Luna, spam that thing like 1,000 times until you get enough coins, which is dineros, to talk to this guy and buy your accessories, your face accessories. So before you get your Sweetwater accessories, you're gonna have your Zakum accessories. Zakum accessories, you have really good flames on it. You probably not gonna switch over. So as you can see right here, this thing is 10 starred. The stats on it is pretty ridiculous. The only reason why the Gollux accessories might be better than your Sweetwater accessory is that it has attack power. The Sweetwater accessories do not have attack power. The only reason why you want to use Sweetwater for endgame is because you could get it to 17 stars, which is going to give you a ridiculous amount of attack power. And yeah, if you're not going to reach 17 star anytime soon on your Sweetwater accessories, don't worry about them too much, but do have them in your inventory. Your Monaco is definitely going to be better than your Zakum Monaco. This is because Zakum Monaco only gives you 1, you know, attack power. And yeah, the star in it doesn't also really go that high. So yeah, your Sweetwater Monaco is pretty much the one that you want to get first because it's probably going to give you more range than your Zakum. So good things about these, you know, struggle accessories. Well, not really struggle because these could be possible endgame accessories right here. Is that they do come in epic potters. So you don't need to get yourself an epic pot scroll from U-Garden and, you know, waste your time, you know, doing dailies every single day. And yeah, everything here comes in epic. This is pretty nice. One thing that you guys should keep in mind is that you could also get a Sweetwater pendant. Is a pretty goddamn hefty price. I never got it myself, but yeah, it's something you could work towards. It's pretty nice if you don't have any other accessories than, you know, your Chaos Horntail necklace. And yeah, that's it for Sweetwater. So with that, you're gonna fill up your face accessories, your belts, and pretty much your shoulder. Next up, another shoulder we could get is the Magnus shoulder. You're gonna get this bad boy from normal Magnus and above. After you hit level 200, normal Magnus should be pretty darn easy. It shouldn't be too much of a struggle. Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. Compared to your Commerci's belt, Commerci shoulders is definitely going to be a big upgrade because it gives you attack power and counts towards bosses, so that's pretty nice. And finally, we have the alien fragments. Personally, I never got them myself, but they are something you could get. So you unlock a quest at level 190, and you could get to this place by using the dimensional mirror. You talk to this guy, he shows you the equipment. Personally, don't get the ring. This is probably the worst, you know, ring you could possibly get. The items that you really want is the necklace, earrings, and the belt. You pretty much, if you're gonna go for this gear, you want the 3 set effect because it gives you 50 attack power and magic power, which is pretty good. Personally, I don't do this. I never did this in my life. But if you are really struggling for gear, getting those gear will be pretty helpful. It kind of gives you more, the set effect gives you more attack power than the boss set. So yeah, if you do really need gear, alien fragment is a way to get gear. But you know, I'm too lazy to do this, so I'm gonna stick with my gear. So yeah, that's it for all the accessories. If you have any different opinion on the stuff that you can get, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. And as always, I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.